welcome back to another video. I'm Theme here, and today I'm playing some more Cookie Run Bloons Adventure and Tower Defense. I did it again. So I'm recording this video a bit early because tomorrow for me, yesterday for you guys, is the Cookie Run Kingdom update. So that's obviously going to be a live video, or more recent video, I guess. So this is a bit of time nonsense for me. So this would be 2 days before you're seeing this is when I'm recording this. That wasn't that necessary. I didn't know there was always a leaderboard here, or is it just a leaderboard for this game? Oh, I thought it was for everyone. That's too bad. So we're playing some ocean games, which I haven't done in a long time, because we happen to have the hardest hardest rule set in all the game. Was that ally a hint? Yes, it was. It is half cash, allies only. Woo! So this is a little arguably, but pretty much for sure, the hardest rule set in the game from Ocean Games. We don't have the hardest map ever. I've had that before, but I thought it might be fun to go over this again, see how well we can do now that we have some better allies, a bit more strategy. Basically, just try this out. This is still considered a 4-skull map, so it's not an easy map. As for allies, I'll quickly go through all the characters. We got some BMOs, we have some Lemon Hopes, we have a Lady Raidhorn, we have a Gumball, we have some other good towers, lots of Tech Terrors and Cobras and BMOs. I believe we have all 4 Vampire Kings. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So yeah, lots and lots of characters there. So let's just get into this. It's on the Roughhouser Village. I was alone when I started this, but now there's one other person on round 4. Probably won't matter, since realistically, I have 4 Vampire Kings. I'm probably going to win. But let's get started anyways, and take a look, and just see what's gonna happen. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've done this. So first things first, can we start with 3 Cobras? Because that is totally what you want to start with. Is just like, hey, is it possible for me to start with just Cobras? Usually can't, but maybe this time's different. Okay, 3, get number 3 in here. There we go, 3 Cobras, all the money we can make. If this does fail, I can try again with some actual defense, but we do have some lives, so I feel like we can take at least a little bit. Realistically, I think what I want to go for is straight away into Huntress Wizard. I think that's probably our best move. We'll save up for that now, any second now. Or do I keep going Cobras? Maybe I just keep going more Cobras. We can, of course, have more of them. Let's put one at the exit, and let's go for even more of them. Let's get a Monkey Farmer to collect everything. And then we can get one more Cobra, and then I'll go for some actual defense, okay? Is that good enough? I think so. It's kind of funny to see all of this, because they're actually, between their, life gains and the fact they do multiple layers, they're actually not that bad of towers, and we're really not losing that much health. In fact, I might actually straight up save for a Vampire King right now, because I simply do not feel that I'm in... Okay, never mind, I'm in danger. I was like, oh, we're perfectly fine, we're in no danger. What danger do you speak of? We're in a little bit of danger. Hopefully this will honestly be enough. Huntress Wizard just has a lot of Pierce, adds a couple layers. It's not enough. Okay, do I think I can save for a Vampire King is the question, though, because that's what I want to save for. We have 100 lives-ish. We need $700. I'm going to turn auto start off because I can do that still. And then we should be okay for this. I never realized there's actually the no-thung in this map. There's 3 of them. One over here, and one over here. Okay, any second now, I would love for this round to end so I can place my Vampire King in peace. Because we're getting really close to losing. Round, seriously, slow down, stop, end. Or not, or I can just place the Vampire King. That's an option as well. Hopefully now that he's here, that's gonna be enough, because we're not in the greatest situation. I will sell Vampire Swiftness. We're good, right? I think we're good. Okay, with that, we should be okay. I'll work on some more of them. I could go for the BMOs now, but I think what I want to do is just go for a second Vampire King. I won't go for all 4, but I will go for 2. Then we'll go for the BMOs. Then we'll be okay. Actually... Nah, I think we're okay right now. I think we can probably afford to spend some time going towards some BMOs. Got lots of money. Vampire King's pretty powerful. He's able to deal with most of these Bloons pretty well. And the money-making towers pay themselves back pretty quickly, even in half cash. We got a lot of money makers, but they're going to make it worth it. I promise. I semi-promise. I'm not going to make too many promises, because it probably won't work out all that well. So we'll see how well this first run goes. We will probably do a second one, depending on how quickly we die. It's always a little hard to tell. Okay, this looks like a situation for second Vampire King. Or maybe just Darker Power, because I think that increases his Pierce, which is pretty important. So maybe we go Darker Power now. Okay, let's save up for that. We're leaking some lives. Obviously, we're going to regen slowly but surely back to max health, but I would appreciate getting Dark Power now, just to give us a little bit more of a boost. I don't think we need Awesome Force, but if we do, I can go for that, and then we'll have a fully upgraded Vampire King, who is pretty solid. How many more Beamos are there? Just one? Just the one. Okay, so one more Beamo to go, then we'll have all the Beamos, then we need to upgrade the Beamos, then we can start getting some more solid defense. It'll happen one of these days, just probably not today. Okay, any second now, we will have these, already have all of them to the first upgrade. Second upgrades won't take all that long, right? Any second now will be good. Okay, first one down. Let's work on this backwards order, but it does work pretty well. Okay, and then we go for the third one. Realistically, by the end of the round, we should have all of these upgraded. And then we can go for some more upgrades. Okay, didn't mean to do that. X. There we go, that was weird. I got stuck on that page for a second. Collect, 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 upgrade. Okay, we're officially maxed. Now we get to upgrade our Vampire King and then buy 3 more of him. Woo! So our Cobras might get moved to different places on the map at some point. In fact, they probably will. But for the time being, we should be okay. I don't think, by the way, that giving Cobras and Beamos Lemon Hope, like attacks buffs, I don't think that increases the money gain. If it does, sorry, I wasn't aware, I wasn't sure. But that's one thing that's a possibility. Hey, I got the Motion Throne. Told you the other guy wasn't gonna make it. He doesn't have the power of 5 Cobras and a Vampire King. Seriously, for cheap, cost-efficient defense, Vampire King is just insanely overpowered for it. So I guess we'll keep going now. Just go for all 4 Vampire Kings, and we should be in a pretty good situation. Should be able to get going, get our money set up. And after we get the Vampire Kings, we will probably go for... I don't know. Do we go for, like... Does Vampire King have camera detection? I can never remember. I feel like we should save up some money and maybe go for, like, a Dr. Monkey. We have one of them. That's what I'll do. I'll plop a Dr. Monkey down. I don't have 2 of them. I only have 1 Dr. Monkey, which is a little bit scary. And then I have 1 Hudson Abadir, correct? I do. I don't know, I have 2. Okay, so 2 Hudson Abadirs is pretty good. So I can use that for DTs if we need to, which we probably will. Okay, let's upgrade this one. And we'll keep going on the Vampire Kings. So we do have the Dr. Monkey. He will help a little bit. But if he's not quite enough for all the camo balloons, we will also have the Hudson Abadir. And if both of them aren't enough, well, then we're just in trouble. But hopefully that will not be the case, and we will be all good here. We probably will be. These towers are pretty powerful. They attack pretty quickly, have high damage, high pierce. They're pretty great. So we're probably going to be in a pretty good situation. How many Lemon Hopes do we have? We have at least 2. Do we have a third one? We do not. So we have 2 Lemon Hopes, which is enough to buff all 4 Vampire Kings, which is probably what I'm going to do with it. Probably for the full map range. I'm not positive. They might get used on some of our camo detection towers because, well, camo balloons could be an issue. I don't remember there being that many camo balloons unless there's a camo balloon trait for the Martian games, but it's not always all that easy to remember. As for tech terrors, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3. So that's a pretty good amount. Not an insane amount, but pretty good. Okay, we're almost lost to BFBs there. That is a scary sign. Because BFBs aren't exactly the strongest balloons out there. They're not weak, but they're certainly not the strongest, and losing to them is not a good sign. So I'll get our 4th Vampire King, and then I think I'm going to save up for, I think the 2 Hudson Abadirs, honestly. I feel like that makes the most sense to go for them. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do next. I feel like that's the best decision. And then I will go for Tech Terrors, because Tech Terrors are pretty strong too. But I feel like going for the Hudson Abadirs will help more, since they're just generalistic stalls, slowing towers, stuff like that. Pretty helpful, especially with towers for full map range. So for BFBs, we are good for now. ZMG, we're definitely going to need more Orbs Terror, so that's something good to point out, good to know. But hopefully we'll be able to afford them pretty quickly. We're making good money, but obviously we have a lot of money making towers, but it's half cash. So realistically, it's more like having 2 BMOs and 2.5 Cobras, which is good, but it's not insane, and I'm pretty used to insane money making, so we'll have to see how well this goes. That's our first Hudson Abadir. We'll work on the second one now, though they are expensive. Like, that's the thing, these allies aren't cheap. So hopefully we'll be in a decent situation, but it's hard to know for sure. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a single camo balloon yet. Like, I don't think a single one has been a camo balloon. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe they just don't spawn normally? I don't know. But it's definitely a little bit strange, but I guess we'll find out later. Okay, we almost leaked to a rainbow. I'm getting scared, like seriously scared. Moab's Terror, I really want you, because you will slow down the Moab class balloons a lot, which is good. I guess we'll target strong for now. The issue with targeting strong is it won't necessarily target DTs over, definitely not over ZMGs. I don't even know if it targets DTs over BFBs, and even Moabs. I think it's above Moabs, but I don't think it's actually above BFBs in terms of, like, tier order of strength, at least as far as strong targeting is concerned. So that can be a bit of an issue, but hopefully it won't be. As you can see, instantly, the soul-sucking ability makes a massive difference and makes this go a lot better. And now, well, now we get to save up $12,000 to beat, or to place a Tech Terror, which is, woo, Tech Terror! But that is a lot of money. I almost forgot to collect my BMOs. Hopefully they haven't been dancing for too long. Okay, 7,000. We're already halfway to a Tech Terror. But that's a ZMG, which is dead instantly, but that's a DT, which means it's, DT. We just leaked an entire DT, and we lost on round 17. Okay, well that was a little disappointing. Okay, so I want to take a look at something for a second. I want to just look at our ally options here for the DTs. What happened there? Was it that, did we decamo them in time? Because I think we did. First of all, I can tell you this much. The ZMG and DTs came on the exact same rounds. What do you do in their game? That's a little intense, a little eccentric. But I don't really know what else we could have done there. Like, we have a pretty solid ally setup, but realistically, DTs are a big flaw. I think Hunts and Abigail did steal their soul because they didn't look camoed. Like, they looked like they had their, like, uncamoed properties. Because if you didn't know, DT looks quite different when it's still a camo balloon versus when it's been decamoed. It loses its, like, weird camouflage stuff and becomes a lot, like, almost more shinier, I want to say. So that is interesting. I do wonder, though, if we had gone the Tech Terrors up, if they would have made enough of a difference. Because it's possible it was just a manage of damage over time, in which Tech Terror would have made a massive difference there. So do I try it one more time? I think I'm going to go for one more attempt. We'll see if this one goes a lot better, or iffy better, or a little bit better. I'm probably just going to get, like, the basic money-making tower set up again, and I will see you after that. So, yeah, I'm going to get started. I will see you then. We have 0 lives right now. So I was just starting this up, trying to go again, and I guess I didn't go, or I tried not going for the Huntress Wizard this time, and we lost a lot more lives. We're at 0 lives right now. If I press play, am I gonna die? Well, I'm definitely gonna die if we don't place down some towers to pop balloons, obviously, but I'm a little confused at what's going on right now, and it's generalistically confusing. So, I'm gonna go for some upgrades here. We're not dead, we are at 0 lives. Are we immortal? No, our life count is now above 0. So I placed a tower that'll do some good damage, sells for for just under $1,000. So we set up with our Vampire King in a second. But that was interesting. First of all, this rare ally, this is the one I used for the Ultra Breath ally, it's really good. But that was really strange, whatever happened there. I'm not really sure what it was, but it was definitely interesting. Okay, so there's a Vampire King. We're gonna go for Vampire Swiftness, and then I will now start getting the BMO set up. That was strange. I assume that was a glitch. I'm assuming we're not immortal now. Are we gonna go to negative lives? I don't think so. Man, the more I play this game, the more bugs I find. It's very strange. Last video, we won the game by beating round 74. And this video, you know what we're gonna do? Well, this video, we're gonna beat the game with 0 lives, of course. Like, I have no idea how these glitches happen. I don't know if I'm assuming it's to do with the fact that we're gaining lives back. Like, it's not considering 0-0, or we gained a life the exact second we lost a life, or maybe it's just a visual glitch and I actually had 1 life or something like that. I don't really know. But it's definitely a little bit weird. Also, we officially need some more upgrades again. Dark Power. Let's get the Pierce, and then we should be good again. Gotta be a little bit careful here. But yeah, that was very, 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 very strange. Not quite sure what happened there. So remember, this time, for me at least, I'm trying to remember this. Don't go for Hunts and Okay, no, I do need Hunts and Abadeers. Don't go for 4 Vampire Kings. I think what I want to do actually is just go for 1 Vampire King. I think that's the most effective setup. So then we go for 1 Vampire King, and then we pretty quickly on just go for the Tech Terror. And then we'll go for Hunts and Abadeer immediately afterwards. Then we'll get more Vampire Kings, and then we'll be good. Maybe. Potentially. I don't know. I'm assuming that's going to work well, but I have no real idea. It's hard to know for sure. Okay, there we go. 1 more. We'll just keep on cycling through these, trying to upgrade them as fast as possible. Okay, final one. We should be good here. Okay, there we go. That's all of our BMO setup. Now we buy Awesome Force, and then we'll save up for a Tech Terror. Woo! Because I guess, like, Vampire King in total probably costs, like, somewhere between $4,000 and $6,000. Probably more like 5-ish, 5,500, something like that. So realistically, 3 of them is more than the cost for a Tech Terror, so maybe that'll be enough. It's hard to know for sure, but it definitely might be. I don't think we have enough DPS for Ceramics right now, though, so that's a bit of an issue. Because Ceramics will come, but I guess, we're about to get Awesome Force, which I think doubles his damage, so we should be good now. Tech Terror time. Just gotta save up for the Tech Terror, and then we'll be all good, right? Right, I say. We're gonna beat this. Hopefully. I really hope so. I do want to ask this. I usually get a pretty good explanation when I ever ask this. What's the story with this map? What's the deal with the... I want to say beaver and the eagle. I'm a little bit confused here. Just a little bit. What on earth is happening? What's the deal with them? Is it some tribe? Is it monsters? I don't know, different species, or is it literally just the designs of houses and there's no story behind it whatsoever? I heavily doubt that's the case, but maybe it is. I don't really know. So the 1 Vampire King is holding zone right now, but I have a feeling if more Bloon comes out, like right now, actually no, we're fine. Man, getting multiple Vampire Kings they don't stack very well. Single Vampire King's really strong and all, but getting multiple doesn't add as much damage as you may think, which is, well, not all that great. Anyways, we are officially halfway to the Tech Terror. Oh, there's 3 mobs. We're dead. We're so dead, right? We're definitely dead here. Do I panic and drop another one? I am. Okay, I had to buy a second one there. We definitely needed that. It's unfortunate, but it is totally the case. We needed that extra defense. Hopefully we'll still be able to get our Tech Terror before the BFB then. Because that's my issue. Like, every time we put this off, we're just farther and farther away from getting the Tech Terror, which is what we need. So, we're not exactly in the greatest position right now. Yeah, so, I mean, we're making good money, obviously, still, so that's a solid. I'm going to sell this dude in advance, because I do need to. He's in the way of where I want to put my Tech Terror. So we lost $120 there. That also counts. Every dollar counts. So BFBs were fine. Or, sorry, more class balloons were fine. What about the BFB? We good? I think we'll be okay, but I'm going to slow it down nonetheless. We're good? It looks like a big issue is the Pierce. We're dead. We just leaked 4 ceramics, really. We died. Again. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really look like we're getting much farther than this. Unfortunately, it kind of looks like we're stuck. We still very much so have won this game. There's no way these people are beating us, but I think that's the end round. I don't think it's possible to make it to the ZMGs and DTs and still be able to pop them. Because you need to go for the Vampire Kings in order to deal with the normal balloons there and the BFBs and stuff. You need at least 3, I think. And then in order to beat, or something like that, and then in order to beat the DTs, you need Hunts and Abadeer, and then you still need a Tech Terror or something like that to add enough DPS to beat the ZMGs. So, lots of things there, and I don't think you can afford them all with the current setup. Who knows, maybe one day I'll have 10 Cobras. I don't know if you can equip 10 Cobras. Actually, how many characters can Cobra be equipped to? That's an interesting thing to ponder, I guess, as we end off today's video. Cobra, how many characters can you be equipped to? Because currently I have 5 of you. 8. Okay, that's actually quite a few. Yeah, 8 party members. So we could get 3 more Cobras. That might make a difference, but I don't think it will. Also, one thing I want to point out. There are hidden legendary allies here. So if we look at the legendary allies here for a second, There's the 4. I have all 4 of them. But then if you wait a second. Just wait one more second. Motion Trader. We scroll all the way to the end here. What's this? Someone named Clarence is here. I don't know what he does. I have no idea what he does. There's also like Grob, Gob, Blob, Grob. Or Grod. But Clarence is here. He, I believe, is one of 2 legendary allies that exist and you can buy from the Motion Game Store, including Holiday Vimo. So one day I kind of want to get this dude. Do any of you have him? It's unlikely, but if someone has him and wants to let me know what he does, definitely let me know. Is there, like, for people that may have some of these Motion Game allies or legendary allies, is there one of them you really think I should be going for? Because I don't know which one is the best. Which one should I be going for? Should I buy Grob, Gob, Blob, Grod? As long as you let me know sometime within, like, the week after this video comes out, we should be able to buy it still, so let me know. That would be interesting. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I was gonna say have a wonderful time, which I guess is true as well. Consider giving the video a like if you did, and subscribing to join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day super nice, and I really do appreciate it. We are on our way to 2,100 subscribers, which would be great. How far do you think we can get by the end of November? My prediction is 2,200. Are you gonna make that be so? Who knows? But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!